Alright, what is up everybody? Fox and Oxen Gaming here, where we left off the last video. Yeah, we're trying to reach Whitechapel, figure out what's going on there. I also wanted to say I don't own any of the songs or the audio or anything of this game, disclaimer, so I don't keep getting strikes from whoever, because I'm not monetizing anything. It's all just for viewing pleasure while I play. So hope you guys do enjoy it. But if you do, hit a like by this video when you're done watching it. And if not, let me know that as well. Alright, well, what up everybody? Fox and Oxen Gaming. Let's get right back to where we left off on the end of last video, which was getting information, and I believe it was Dorothy, which was a real traitor of Pembroke. So we are Pembroke Hospital. So we are on our way from there, the hospital, to sorry, I hit the wrong button. Alright, here we go. From the hospital where we are to Whitechapel there. Blackmail in Whitechapel. See what else you got here. Yup, okay. This is, see the health status on the left here? Right now, like, the Pembroke area hospital is in healthy condition, but other areas, stable is the docks. I killed the original dock leader, which wasn't a bad idea, but it made different things and events happen differently. Anyway, okay, in Whitechapel is where, yeah, Dorothy Crane is our blackmailer, blackmailing the vampire woman, and our head doctor that hired us asked us to help out. Anyway, let's get right into it. Just wanted to check my stuff up here, and I'll try to shut up. See, and I can get so much blood quality to evolve my character. See the XP it's showing? These guys only got one hit and 4. All 3 I got for this guy. So, and he's the ambulance driver. He's kind of rough, so maybe we'll take him out. I don't know, but it'll change a lot of stuff. Let's just get into it. I don't remember the controls now for a second.
By this horrifying epidemic.
Okay. All the time those things you can open. I think I want to take out the ambulance driver, you know? It's kind of a dick, but...
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives.
The whole chain of events could be crazy because of it, though. That's the problem. Him and Pippa, I think it would be. Yeah, his social circle, Pippa. I got all hers, too. Then they wouldn't have people paying for beds in the hospital. These two, their little scam there. But this guy also trades goods. They know what they're doing is wrong. And they're a couple. But I could see, Nurse Hawkins and Milton are a couple. His reputation is mediocre among his colleagues, this guy. And Milton runs rackets of some of Pembroke's patients. So that's why I kind of want to take him out. See, my mesmerize is only 1, and he is equal to a 2. So that means I still have time to decide who my character's going to be.
Goodbye, Milton.
Got to get my mesmerize built up a little more. Okay, that's good then. So there's a lot of choices by the end of this. With we're going to kill him and change the whole story because of it. Alright, here we go. Let's go to the right and go to Whitechapel. I screwed up one of the investigations going to the docks, but it was just based on conversations and stuff, so that's why the whole game can change in an instant from choices you make. People you kill, decisions you make in conversation. So, just gotta be careful of that. Okay. We're going this way. Have not been this way at all yet, so. To citizens of London, curfew, official health warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time until 5 a.m. Until further notice, a citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Sounds like there's a friggin' skull next to me or something. See what's over here. Nothing. Okay, garbage can. Oh, nice. Nope. Okay, where am I going then? Let's see. Oh, all the way down to there. Little corridors and stuff. Shit's gonna be going down. Where is he? Oh, he saw me. I wonder. Ferocious skull. Oh my god, my screen went black. I can't see anything. Oh my god, I just kept dodging because my screen went black. Oh, he is ferocious, huh? Oh shit, I didn't mean to use my gun. Oh, can't use it. Can't use it. Bye. Switch your weapon. Oh, why did I do that? It's that too? God damn it. Pressing the wrong buttons. Oh, I smashed him with that. Oh yeah. He is ferocious, man. His health level is crazy. Oh, you like that move, buddy? What was that? Oh, he still saw me! He still saw me! I think he saw me. Oh, snap. What? Like that? Oh, man, I died. I feel like his energy keeps coming back. He's healing something. I love this pup, even though it's slow. Oh, my skills are getting better, definitely. Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one. Albie. He's stupid but he is tough, but I asked him to prove he could get the drugs in the black market delivered quickly and nicely next time we meet. What did this just happen from? A letter from killing that guy. Oh, Albert Palmer. Hint. What is that about? Let's see. Hint for what? Who is that guy? Oh, this guy? Oh, okay. I thought it was like part of the story or something. And where does this way go? Down here, the way it was going. Just takes a different route. Okay. Let's stay here for a moment. Okay. See on the wall? Wear a mask and save your life. Spanish influenza. That's a guard or something, right? Proven guard. Could have went this way too, it means. Yep. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways to go. Let me check out this way first. Maybe I can sneak up on this guy and try to sneak him or something. There we go. Maybe I can sneak around him. Maybe that's what I should do. Where does this go? Let's check it out. Any blood or anything? Huh. It's kind of weird. Just a little tiny house, no reason for it, but you can go in it, except for the coins. Alright. Let's see. I guess that's where I need to go. Oh, the guy's gonna see me. Try killing this guy then. Oh, these guys are so strong. Why are they so strong? Oh my god, they got machine guns and stuff too.
Bloody monster!
Oh, I had to jump away from him. It's gonna be tough to try to kill all three of these guys here. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, dodge. Oh, man, this guy's tough.
Get back in the
Oh god, my god. Stop shooting me. God. I'm trying to get this guy, won't let me. No, yep. A little bit. God, move, move. Oh no. Okay, he's the only one that's up here close to him right now.
A leech! A leech! Watch yourselves!
He's
There's
dead.
one of them!
Big guy's coming back. Oh no. Oh, his buddy shot him. His buddy shot him.
Get a taste of
Oh
this!
shit, you got a grenade. Oh no. What? Try doing that shit to me. Give myself my health back. Yeah, what up? What do you got? Oh, nice. So a lot more guys, though. God, I just got lost in here doing this. It doesn't seem like you can, but it's actually pretty easy. That's where I was coming up on. This is where it came in from. Yep, okay. Kill this guy now. I'm going to change my control with my other gun. Here we go. Try to go over for a little bit. Do I want that? 85 damage. That's what I have on. 99 damage, but parry. I can parry with this though too, can I? Yeah. What's this one? 121. I love my machete, it gets so quick. Attack speed is 15. Oh, it's 10 with that. Yeah, I have more power with this. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to see. So I got the pistol and the axe or the big club. Okay. Oh, there's one right here. Shit. There's a door here too. Where does this door go to? What did I just do? What did I just do? Oh, was this the guy's house or something? The citizen's house? I don't know. I just went through a area. Didn't look like anything on the map though. I don't know what's going on. What the hell? Is it like a local investigation or something? I don't know what going into the house just did. Abandoned investment property. District status serious. Oh, this is a whole new area? I don't want to be in here yet. Fuck this place. No. That's a whole new area. Okay, we don't want to be in there. This place is in serious condition, too. Be careful when you sell items, as some ingredients are hard to gather and may be vital to unlocking or crafting advanced recipes. Okay, so I know that area in the map, that light pink area, is actually a new area. I thought I was just, I don't know. It was weird from the way the alleyways were set up where I just was, so it looked different. I didn't realize it was going to be a new area. Is one thing, the loading on it. It's kind of crazy how slow the loading is. Reminds me of like old computer game I used to play. Okay. That's made all those fucking people come back though. But I killed them because I did that. That's where I need to go, right there. What are you waiting for me to think I'm here? They're all just sitting there waiting for me, it looks like. Oh, there you go.
Spot one fire.
Oh shit! He saw me, it was too late. Oh no. What?
Let's pin it down. Shit.
Oh, I dodged him again. Oh no. Oh, I couldn't dodge past him. Oh no, that guy, too. Damn, this guy. Little nerd here. Oh no. He's dead. And you're dead. Both dead. God, I should me. That's your turn, buddy. Where are you? Oh, he's up there. Coming for you.
Over!
You're dead. Destroyed you. And the gate there leads to that way too. I don't want to go that way yet either. Alright, new hideout, nice. See if I can do this though. Nope. No, I don't want to boost up the revolver. Or I can make treatment for bronchitis. Do one definitely. And one for pneumonia, no. The other for the cold, fatigue, anemia. White blood serum. Alright. some more stuff. That's good. I don't want to get my guy to go to sleep though, really, yet. We didn't really accomplish too much with what we did at the moment, so... What was that? Oh, that. Okay. Country needs you, seen that before. Guard, that's all that. And yeah, that's all that. That's back to the routine. So maybe there's something else down there. No? Okay. It's barely even hurt. There it goes. You're dead. Alright. Influenza.
There's more and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye, but the guards recruit more and more every year. When did you join the guard? 2 days ago. This is my
To
first
take
trial.
these guys out. But we don't need to. There's a little Whitechapel in here too, yeah. But I don't need to go. I mean, it's over that way, obviously.
It's closed.
Is it on the me? It's closed. It's down here then. Oh shit! Look at this wolf thing. Fight this down too, ready? Ready? Safe, I'll fight them. Oh, they're kicking his ass now. Oh, they kicked his ass! Oh no! What?
Oh my god! More and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye, but the guards
You're dead.
Shit, that leech is fast! We have to stop it!
Oh yeah, looking it up. What up? All dead.
It's closed.
They killed that thing for me too.
I'll put an end to you! Yeah!
Oh shit, that's right. Oh, he dodged it. I block? I realize how I don't know how to block so I can parry like these guys do. You didn't have anything to drop this guy? For real? Okay, well. This is where I need to go, right here, I think. Or right here. Something. Yep, this is it. Let's just see what's up here then, real quick. Where does it go if I do that? Oh, it's still in Whitechapel, though.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, okay. Gotta get from the other side. Alright, let's go to where we need to be then.
Whitechapel.
New hideout
This
is available.
neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Find and talk to Dan Petrescu. Okay. Wait. Yes, we're in Whitechapel. I need to get to the docks at some point, but nothing really I can do there except decide who I'm going to kill, I guess. So, yeah. Is this guy dead? Yep. Oh, these guys fighting up here.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
Oh shit.
Me, I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy. It's all a bloody joke to you, innit? Drugs from the sick and... What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Okay. You should read this letter. So, yeah.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Swanborough cordial, aquafontis, hydroperoxide. Cool. That's what I collected tonight. From what trouble? New hint. Okay. Who's this guy? Social circle of Mason is Loretta. Okay, the Swanborough miracle elixir is a fraud. That's the hint we just got.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Huh. Okay, that's new to me.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life? You have no family?
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
Alright, that's it for now.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now. Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
Maybe he confused you with someone else. What you did, it was inexcusable. You picked an easy target, didn't you? That's what I say.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town.
Available.
Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Oops, okay, this one. Nope, that's it, yeah.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole
I'll talk to him
littering the
again.
streets.
There you go.
Not me.
There he is. Benjamin.
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your...
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
No, where is it? Aha, here we go.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
These are barbaric methods. You should not feel ashamed. Get a grip. You should not feel ashamed.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
I'm not ashamed. I just need my pills. Peace and quiet, that's all.
New hint. Okay, cool. Let's see what else we got. Because I had a good conversation with him so far. What's the new one? Let's see. Benjamin needs his medication since he came back from the front. Okay. Treatment. Oh, I can give him a treatment for... Okay. Okay, so nothing else, right? Nope.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Let's talk to you.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown?
Oh,
and
Loretta
deadly
is the one.
epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
And it's a lie.
Really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies?
I know it's a lie.
I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Yeah.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I want to see something. What was her thing? The Swanborough Miracle Elixir is a con. Yeah, I know that already. And her guy is Mason Emerald. Okay. Any intriguing local figures?
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Oh wait, I want to go back to that.
Tell me,
The region itself is...
what do you think of the locals?
most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
It's a lie, remedy. You wouldn't even cure a common cold.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swanborough's cordial's secret ingredient is hope, Doctor. And it's something
It does
people
work,
around
though.
here really need.
Give people
A
fake
placebo
pills, sugar
effect
pills,
is
and tell them
real
placebo
and has
effect.
benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers, who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention in Whitechapel. Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
A placebo may have some effect. You're a hypocrite. Your true purpose is not to help. It's true. Let's see.
If your true purpose was to help, you wouldn't take money from the poor for your snake oil.
Oh, but to pay for it is part of the process, Doctor. If it were free, they wouldn't believe in it.
Okay. What do you have to trade? Let's see.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
She has the cordial thing that I have. Glass vial. Should buy a couple of these things, you know? Oh no, it's good. I only have... Oh, okay. Okay, 2 of those. 2 of these. 2 of these. Oh, I don't have enough money to buy anything else. Okay. Well, I could sell what? Everything to sell. Okay. That's it.
When science fails you, this
about this dude?
elixir will give you faith again.
Oh, it's Benjamin. What am I talking about? Let's go talk to his son again.
All the good boys joined the army and the scum turned criminals.
Okay, he's still
Will
in
Boots
here.
would be proud of me.
Oh, wait, I think
How
I
are
need to talk
you,
to the
boy?
father.
I'm
though.
not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
I think it's the father I need to talk to. Yeah, it is.
Goodbye, young man.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lapping.
This elixir will give you faith again.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
What about that hint I had? What was the hint then? Benjamin needs his medication since he came back from the front. Do I have it though? Can I give it to him? He's got a migraine. So how do I give him a medicine? I can mesmerize this dude too. Not gonna do it yet though.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
I wonder what would happen, like killing him and his son, what effect that would really have on anything else. So we'll have to see. And well, we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna kill him yet. That dude dead? Yeah, probably. Where's this, what's this dude? Okay. Oh, it's this one. Right there, I think. This is it. Dorothy. I thought we were going into a hideout, but I guess not. I guess I went to where the mission was instead. Yeah. There's something in here. I don't know what's going on in this place. There's blood everywhere, though. Damn. And bodies. What happened here? There's a dead body. Wow, there's a lot of dead people in here. What does this blood go to? Dead in the side. Oh, it is a house. I mean, a hideout. Yes, it is. All right. This goes back out, right? Yeah. Okay. This goes back out too. Alright. I don't have that much XP and stuff. I don't want to go through another night yet if we don't have to. Things change after each night. Darius. So let's go this way. So I was right the first time. It was the hideout, not where the mission was. So Darius is who we're looking for, but I have hints, something for Benjamin's hints. Gotta figure that one out somewhere. I might take Benjamin out. I think I'm going to. After I clear his migraine so I don't lose that 30% of bloody XP. XP. I can't think how much it would change. Well, if I might have to take his son out too, so his son doesn't. Things go crazy with the son after his father's dead. I don't know. Decisions.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Okay. Enough talking to you. What is this door for?
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of
Harry
which...
Peterson. Harry has a frail constitution and is often sick.
What can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
Harry Peterson. The hint was that Harry did not want to live in Whitechapel in the first place. You have a place to call home. Your situation can only improve. Your father did his best. You have a place to call home.
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
Why don't you just leave this place?
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Okay. Alright, I guess we did all this. That's it. That's another hint then. Okay.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Let's see what else we got in this house.
It's locked.
Letter. Job refusal letter. Dear Mr. Peterson, it is my duty to inform you of your refusal to accept our application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife, but it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections with the ill-famed wet boot boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward first the candidates who pass the small inquiry we like to conduct about our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. Sincerely, R.D. Harper. Joe Peterson, so I'm going to talk to Joe again. Yep. Joe cannot find a legal job because of his criminal reputation. Okay, so we talked to him about that. Okay. Professional vampire hunters collectible. If you have ever suspected somebody of being a vampire, don't try to kill it yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional vampire killer. These men and women are rare, but they do know what to do against these evil creatures. It seems that some of them are working together under the name of the Guard of Priven, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication of vampires in London. They are your friends. You are not alone. Solutions exist. Be smart. Spread the word. Clarence Crossley. For more information, contact me directly. Okay.
It's locked, all right.
Well, that's it for here. Let's talk to the boy again real quick.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities, but I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
Let's see where I am with you. Could kill him too. How do I cure fatigue when I want to?
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Stuck behind me somehow. Can I go this way or something? Oh no, okay. Let's go talk to Joe again then outside.
Is there open?
Here it is.
You again? What do you want this time?
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and
Take
joy.
him out. It might cause even more.
Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Gangs here.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Kill his son and crazy shit would happen there too.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. And people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Oh, he's a 3.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Let's talk to this dude, whoever he is.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
She is an excellent nurse. Sure, blame the migrants. She's just trying to help.
So she's trying to help her fellow immigrants. Why would that make her a villain?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet
really
saint.
help people. See? Dorothy gives away drugs, medicine for free, so she's not making money off it, so that's not the point. She really is trying to help people.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Got another hint there, yep. So we'll talk to Joe.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Huh.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Oh, no. 5. How many coins do I have anyway? Powder. Yeah, offhand weapon. Okay. Not gonna take anything yet. Where's Joe again? Let's see. Let's talk to him. We know more now.
I know it's hard to believe, but this
You again? What do you want this time?
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
Survival is a natural law. You could have refused. You are a criminal. I'll say, survival is a natural law.
You survive at any cost, even at the expense of others. Perhaps that's just the law of nature.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Oh, we got a new hint there. Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Get information just between these two right now. Let's talk to this idiot again.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
Here we go.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. And these days, he's just another thug.
What is Joe's story?
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Mourning is never easy. Despair can be a poison. Despair can be a poison.
Without making excuses for him, it's safe to say that despair can poison even the sanest mind.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
About Harry's health.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
That's it.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Hold on. I don't know. I see a priest up there. That's where I need to go for my mission, though. I think, right? Oh no. Okay.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Yep, that was a hit. I thought so.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
Faith.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Jesus. What's his head there? So why are we supposed to cleanse the epidemic by fire?
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of
See, I
this
got the
city?
hint because I was going good conversation with him.
More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
This guy's crazy. This one's burn everything. Science is our only hope, but where do you put the limit? This is the 20th century.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad. And dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher.
True that.
A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost?
All science.
Quite a judge.
But you are...
Oops.
I am.
Let's see,
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
you sent him on some preaching crusade? Where did you send him?
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Investigation.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Okay, that's it.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Alright. Let's see if I can find... What's that person? Oh, who's this? Is that single lady I talked to before?
Don't be shy, handsome.
No, it's not.
What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel.
Well, it would be.
Everyone should respect that.
Okay.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Your line of work has many helpers. What about your client's health?
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
What about your client's health?
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I don't judge. You should try to find a job. That was your decision to sell your body. I don't judge.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern,
Try
Doctor.
kid. Let's see. Christina could not find a decent job because she wasn't into it.
Tell me about it.
Are you
I have no... I always...
You know...
Okay, that's it. That's it with her, yep.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Alright. So what else is down here? Let's want to search around a little bit. Find people to talk to. Let's talk back to these two idiots again for a second.
You again? What do you want this time?
I think I had something to ask you. No. I guess not.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
No. Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Well, so I had to talk to her or something. Or something missing. God, these people have headaches and shit like that. Let's go talk to this kid one more time.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Could kill his poor kid and get rid of his hate for life. Here we go.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Did you talk to Mr. Lewis?
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
I could kill him, but he's so weak and stuff. Like, I don't think I should do that right now. Oops. Alright.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Alright.
Even my dreams are soaked.
Alright, well, we can go talk to who we need to. Just wanted to see what else is around though before I did that. Is everyone else down here? There's some guards over here. He's dead. he's got there.
Die, beast! Don't like that, do ya? Killing's all you deserve. Pay for this! I hate leeches! Yeah! Come back, you!
He's in the room, he doesn't see me. Let's sneak up on him. Dead. What up? Nice. This is the best way. Whoa. Oh shit. Oh no, I couldn't even dodge in there. Oh no. Oh, he gets health back by doing that, that's why I keep doing that. You're dead. Nice. Didn't expect to run into that thing there, though. I still want to go to the main part of it. Oh yeah, I want to see what the investigations were. That's right. Wait. No. What's investigation? Okay, investigations. What I'm supposed to do that? I don't get it. With the investigation. Local investigations, where I don't see anything. Not yet anyway. Okay. Well, I wanted to be here for a moment and see what's going on. Whatever items we can. What's this? Used hatchet. Used hatchet. I can just get rid of that for recyclable stuff, parts or whatever. Where am I? Oh, that's where I am.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost.
Barrett, there's no easy way to say it, so I'm going to be blunt. We can't keep on like this. At least I can't keep on like this. If Joe ever finds out about us, about his wife and his best friend, it will crush him, and then he will kill you. We had some good times together, but let's face it, I'm never going to be your Jane Lewis. You know it, and I know it too. So I'm ending this. Happy again? Alright, ending this right here and right now. If you agree with my decision, I'm sure we'll find a way to be happy again. You, Joe, and me in time. And then the most important part of our story will have been preserved. Until that day, I wish you'd forgive me. Goodbye for now, Jane Peterson.
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife.
Letter from Joe Peterson's wife to Barrett. Barrett had an affair with Joe Peterson's wife.
Addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Yeah, right? I can either give it to Barrett so he doesn't get caught by Joe, or I can give it to Joe and Joe can kill Barrett. Large beast. Where? Right there. Alright, let's do it. Oh no. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, he's dead. Okay, got him. Alright, cool. Is there anything else over here? There we go. Back to where I killed these guys earlier, right? This is a new spot, I don't even know. Those are skulls. There's a new part, new area. Oh, he saw me! Oh, I'm ripping like 2 hits with that though. Oh god, it's just he parried me. Oh no. Oh. Dead. Alright. So doing stuff like this though, this is how you find hints and everything, you know? Hints and more enemies, different enemies. Oh no. You're done. Nothing to pick up here. Oh. Box of pills. Just want to search around the whole area before you go through our missions, so we can do some local investigations because of it too. Oh wait, okay, came from that way. Can't go anywhere here though. Can't go through that door. Nothing over there. Okay. That's where we came from. Okay, so we should keep going the other way. Just go around the buildings. Let's see. We'll cut this way around. I think it is, right? If we can. Looks like we can. That's where our mission is, right there. I want to go back to Joe and then decide what I'm going to do with them.
It's locked.
Where the guys are, I think. Yep. So I can give it to Barrett and let him know I know about him having an affair with Peterson's wife, or I can tell Peterson about it, and he'll probably kill Barrett.
It's not my call, Barrett. You paid one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used
Let's see if we're going to decide we're going to give the thing to. I think I'm going to give it to Barrett. That way there's no craziness between them.
to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Well, he's a gang leader, this guy. And his son wouldn't have anything to do with the father either, so it's kind of a hard choice. Talk to Barrett, I guess.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I don't want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
Got 50 shillings about it. So.
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife.
Investigation succeeded, yay.
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Is Harry your son?
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Okay. Wait, can I make stuff
right
for,
then. Show me what you have.
Let's see. What do I have? Nothing, right? Yeah, this stuff. Maybe I should keep one of the pills. Box of pills. Okay, we recycle the components. Recycle the components, look at that. All stuff can. Some stuff off them too, okay. Not sure exactly what it is I need, so I would like to take a gun thing now. Parts, I forgot them all. Alright. Alright, that's it. I'm not buying anything else. Peace, man.
You again? What do you want this time?
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Alright. What was the other investigation I was trying to figure out?
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
I got someone I need to ask you. Nope, okay.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Alright, let's see what the other investigation was. How do we find that out? Local investigations, okay. Succeeded. Promising recruit, that's done. Succeeded, and triggers. Oh, they both succeeded. Okay, I did both the investigations. Disguise. I did the Holy Crusade. Retrieve Samuel, the disciple, in the cemetery. Okay, where's the cemetery? That's probably the cemetery there now. Let's see. We'll go behind the church and stuff, see if it is. Try to see if we can complete this investigation, the Samuel thing. Yeah, you see anybody, don't you? What are you trying to go after? There you go. Oh shit, there's more? I thought there was only one. There we go. Yeah. Oh no! You're dead. Quicker, better. You're dead. Alright, got him all. Alright, good. This is probably where the cemetery should be now. Cemetery, yep. Alright, so we can do this investigation. This is good.
Oh, Camellia.
Huh,
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
True that. Yeah, don't be a sheeple, is what he's saying.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy, but the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Quite a unique point of view. I only see a dreadful disease. Peaceful silence? Really? Yeah.
Peaceful? That's quite an unusual way to speak about the epidemic. And very inappropriate, I must say.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know.
I remember hearing
She's a
that.
locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
I've heard about Camellia. Camellia is like a muse to Richard Nethercott, who sees her as a locked mystery. Yeah. Afraid to find the truth about her? You don't know her?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the arid hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
I guess he's not the guy in the cemetery I was looking for, though, for the mission to be completed, the investigation, I mean. Oh. Dear Mr. Nethercott, thank you for sending your books of poems, Songs of the Defeated City, which we found interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demanded full publication or none of your work, I'm sorry to announce to you that Psychophant Publishing chose the second option, not to do anything with his poems, not for publishing them.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
A rich artist is rare. You don't seem to suffer from poverty.
Still, you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
New hint. Richard feels guilty about depending on his parents' financial support. Richard has never succeeded in potion, so I got all the things for him. Can't mesmerize him though. How do I give him this cold stuff and everything else that I don't get? Can I do that? Like, can I? Give him anything? Huh, I don't know. Don't know. Maybe this is it. Yep.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Alright, let's see what else we got in this area. There's somebody else talking. Oh yeah, cool, I unlocked it, yeah. A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. Oh yeah, just like the other thing I had from Camilla. Camilla's distributing medical vouchers and hiding in places for people. Yes, I've already been in Whitechapel, so let's talk to you, lady. What do you gotta say?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yes, it is.
I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
You shouldn't speak.
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia. Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
I wish I could mesmerize her to go and do it.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Another one. Another one. Over here. What are you doing, lady? Get out of it. Another voucher. Look at a map real quick. Alright, he just wanted to search around everywhere. Make sure we talk to everybody that we could. Gate's locked from this side or from the other side?
I cannot enter.
Locked from the other side. This guy? Ah, okay.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
The newspapers speak about the epidemic, not afraid of getting out at night. No jobs for migrants around here. So I start from the top.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
This disgrace is criminal. It's only logical.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
You risk your life to reveal the truth? Is the public interested?
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Hint. What's the hint? We got a hint from that combo. Wants newspapers to print the truth about Whitechapel's situation. It's a good dude, man.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
There's a rational explanation. My rationalism has been recently shaken. It's not a simple epidemic.
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same.
Skulls,
some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Okay. That's it.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Look, guy, I'd be running into a journalist guy at all. Those are people doing up there. Let's go talk to this lady one more time real quick.
Good evening.
Change your...
Here we go.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Are you talking from experience?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Okay, that's it.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Let's go talk to the priest real quick. See what's going on with that Samuel.
Good evening, Mr. Whittaker.
It's Father Whittaker, my son. So, are you
Crazy
still
priest.
lost in your rational delusions?
This guy's kind of nut. Nope, we're gonna ask him that. Wait. Nope, asking that too. Okay, nothing.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
So what's going on with the Samuel mission? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Investigation, I mean. Retrieve Samuel, the disciple in the cemetery. That's where I was. I was in the cemetery though.
You again?
I feel like I was missing something.
Goodbye.
Fancy Bob.
You never lose. What do you know?
Harry's a good...
What trouble?
Despite...
Goodbye for now.
Let's go in here for a second. Talk to Harry. And then we'll go back by the cemetery for a second, and then we'll do an actual mission thing.
Good evening, Harry.
Just want to try to solve this
May I
investigation.
come in?
Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
So,
I'm not bothered.
your father...
I was young then.
This one. Miss Lewis was close to your mother.
Do you remember when Barrett Lewis was close to your family? To your mother?
Not really. I was too young. But I remember it was a happier time. Mr. Lewis was funny. He often had dinner with us.
How was Mr. Lewis towards you?
How was he towards you?
He was nice, I guess. He never forgot my birthday. He always offered me books. I liked books.
Why are you sad, then?
Because it hurts to remember a time when my father used to laugh and smile. It hurts to realise he's as sad as me now.
Okay. Could mesmerizing. What did I get for him anyway? No, not much. It's not worth it.
Do you know no?
Yes.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Goodbye, young man.
Even my dreams are so...
Alright, so let's go back this way for a moment.
Out of pay, one way or another.
Oh, it's Joe.
You're late. Where's my money?
It's the main mission. What's over here? Nothing. Okay, I remember coming up here at one point. Yep.
The Swanbrook Cordial can be the answer to...
Close in here again real quick.
Good evening.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Sort of bloody junk to you, innit? Stealing drugs from the sick and suffering.
Alright, talk to these
Good
two.
evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Okay, nothing there. Nope.
A gun?
I won't end up.
How are you?
I'm not your boy, or...
Alright,
Goodbye,
so
young man.
I'll not die in
Right,
some
go back to the
piss
cemetery then.
stinking alley reeking worse than a week old lavvy.
Okay, I don't want to go that way. Go back the way. I don't want to go. Some over there. I got it, I guess. Let's go behind the church. Unlock this gate.
It's locked, all right.
There's something right outside there. It's locked there, so okay. Let's go down here for a second. Check it out. Oh shit, let's go.
Die, leech!
Okay. Oh shit, there's more guys.
Let's turn around if I were you. Die, vermin! Come back here and fight!
Can't see me in the shadows though.
We have to stop it! See that fancy clothes? This one's tough! Filthy piece of shit!
Boom! Down. One of the guy's twitching, his head went to the ground. Oh god. I heard a baby crying in the game. Did that one show that? Or contagious disease. Fine, child. Okay. It's locked anyway. Where's it go? Okay. We don't want to go that way yet anyway. Okay. This way. Obviously not. Alright. You're still twitching the ground. Almost out of breath there, stamina there. Does this way go then? Go to the same place. Nope, it's near the cemetery. Okay, yeah, cemetery's over here somewhere, I think. Right?
Joe,
Oh yeah, it's up here.
please, I don't have your money.
So I'll see this dude again.
Good evening, Mr.
It's Father Whittaker, my son.
Did I ever try this? No. Okay,
I have heard enough.
Is that wrong with us right now? Yeah, go to the cemetery. But then where is this dude? Samuel. I just noticed the blood now. I didn't see the blood last time, I don't think. Huh. Okay. Where's the cemetery? He's Richard Nethercourt. Nethercott.
Some of us come to this world already touched.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you.
Here we go.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Alright.
I'll leave you alone.
So maybe I can figure out something for Samuel with this guy, but apparently not. Maybe it's back the way we came. New area of Whitechapel there.
Hello again, miss. Very well. Goodbye, then.
Alright, let's go where we need to go then. Can't do the Samuel thing at this time. Investigation, I might need more info at a later time or something. Let's play it. Yeah. No, get off of them. Nope. Okay.
It's locked.
There is something going on in this district.
Where's that we face anyway?
So pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive?
Good evening.
Change you.
I already asked you that. But I had something else to ask her too. Nope.
Goodbye, miss.
Nothing with the priest for now, nothing with Darby. It's back towards where I came. Okay, I guess we're gonna go to where we need to go. Yeah, I did. I've been down that way.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
Alright. Here it goes. I'll get that garbage can, whatever he meant. There's somebody else talking to us now. It's over here. I've not been over here yet. Have I? Okay. Let's just go where we need to go. Just wanted to check that out. What's up here? Oops, I hit it. Alright. never did go this way. Did I? Yes, I did. Damn it. Okay, that last investigation's gonna have to wait, I guess. Oh wait. I don't think we can do it yet. I thought it was gonna let me drive it. I was like, what?
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Should I knock him again?
I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
Let's investigate this. Oh, here we go. Where is he? Oh, he's by the other window or something? How do we get over there? No. What the fuck? What's this over here? Can I get up top there? Damn, how do I? Okay. I'll figure it out. This door's locked too.
I cannot enter.
Can't get in that way, can't get in through the other gate, so. Can't get in through that gate. This doesn't lead me back around to it, so how the frig? Wait a second,
When science failed,
I know.
this elixir.
What should I say? Oh no, somewhere it's just going in. This one won't be there. Goes the opposite way. I can go back around towards him. Completely opposite way. How the fuck?
I will return later.
Oh, there he is, Darius. Watching him, but he was at that, so why can't I just go through the door now? I saw that he's there.
No one's there. Nobody at home.
Yeah, I know. Can't see it from here. There's Dorothy Crane too. I don't know how I'm supposed to observe him though. I don't get it. Let's check the map out. Watching for a minute, not move, I guess. It's not working. Oh, the sun's coming up. Is that what's going on? Oh no, Jesus, it's all lights. I thought it was going to be becoming daytime. I was like, oh my god, no. This sucks. How am I supposed to do this? Get it. Don't get it. How do I eavesdrop here though? That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to do that properly. There we go. Got it. Got it. Yes, I had to stay focused on him. I kept turning away too quick.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me, just downwind.
Alright. New hint. Darius is the right arm of Dorothy Crane, and his social circle is Richard and Camilla.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Well, I know where Nethercott is.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
That's my hideout. Okay. other cot is this way. Here's Darby.
Imprisoned by your daily routine.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I know a nurse is compromised. It's confidential. I care about public health. I know a nurse. The nurse I know is compromised.
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah! Could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Find the inhabitants of Whitechapel.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son.
I have heard enough for today.
Alright, let's go talk to this other dude. I can lock it or something. Okay, this is where another cot is. Usually. Yep.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
So, Darius is a former Romanian political activist. Okay. I think that's it, bud. Yep. See what details are. Oops. Yeah, you guys get out of here.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Find the mailbox and a letter. Okay. See if we can find the mailbox and a letter.
Hello again. I know you want... Very well. Hello again, miss.
Oh no, I didn't even do that.
Very...
Alright, let's go back this way. Oh, there's a letter. My dearest, most beloved children, I am sorry you have not heard from me for 3 months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you are my children and still living in a country consumed by war, but there is also a war going on here in England, a war against poverty, against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loved you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am, as ever, your loving father, Darius Petruski.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
All right. So we got what we needed. Very good, very good.
Pay me a glass of Albigen.
I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe?
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Let's have a talk.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Haha, you will regret this. There's Petruski's house. Steals money while I'm here. Antique figure of... Okay, if you guys want to read, I'm just going to skim it, so if you guys want to read it, just pause it on your screen so you can read it too. Okay, if I need to read the rest of it later, I will. Just pause it if you need to.
It's locked.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
I gave up her information to the journalist, and if I kill her, this place will probably be so bad, this area of the city.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Tell me everything you...
I do not...
Sorry.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes. His manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people
kids
for so long,
kids.
they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but... Thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I shared many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
That's it there.
Tell me...
I keep asking the same question, I already did that. Alright, that's it.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Unlock these gates and stuff. Alright. Unlock this one. Here come Dorothea. Dorothy Crane's dispensary. letter to Nurse Crane, let's see. Damn. London, 31st October. My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I will be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov, England. It was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the black church and pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision, and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End, but Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage a clinic of yours, but now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you ever were in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London, with or without Anton. I am your affectionate sister, Theodora. That's a hint to know. Yep. There she is.
I need help!
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Oh shit. Okay.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor.
The blood is making like
He's breathing
crazy,
again, but he's coughing up blood.
That's what's gonna make him
Internal
crazy.
hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
He's gonna die.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Oh shit.
I must
That could
first
have bit him
suture
there.
the artery.
Could have been him.
Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
What should I do here? What should I do? Try to epinephrine.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Yep. I'll see if I'm gonna save him or not. I don't know. He's gonna die. I fucked up. Well, he's dead. Shit, I tried. Made the wrong decisions, I guess.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
What is that I just got? That is a blood sample. Oh, okay. Let's open these things real quick.
To what do I owe this courtesy?
Fly.
It's locked, all right.
All right.
This is an unfitting place for the illustrious Dr. Reed. You shouldn't be here. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Here's the blackmailer. Dorothy Preen sees a lot of people here. She's like the main leader of this area. I've come to stop the blackmail. This is illegal.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Oh shit, Vera's gotta make a decision.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
If I kill her, it's gonna destroy a lot of people's lives here. And if I don't help Lady Ashbury, I don't know what's gonna happen there, so...
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
I'm sure I can spare. I look away, but you resign. I'm ending this right now. You will forget all about this, Charm.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Now she's not going to be helping people, and she doesn't blackmail. An interview with the vampire. Mesmerized level. New citizens available to kill. Yep. The district will soon suffer the consequences of your actions. Yeah. Because I just made it to Dorothy forget everything. I don't even know what the hell she's doing here probably now. Like what? Why am I here?
It's locked. It's locked.
Report to Lady Ashbury. But I can also kill people in here and stuff if I decided to. What is that?
one stinks already. Oh, that's gonna start.
You're dead. Kill those fools. District, I would probably kill. Let's see. Boy, Chapple ran right. Well, I screwed up Dorothy, but I didn't kill her. So I'm gonna leave her as it is without killing her. Joe Peterson, I might. I don't know. These two are so miserable. Okay.
It's an inch! Kill it! He's being bit!
Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I just came from, okay. I just talked to Darius again, will let me? Okay, I guess I don't need to. I don't want to report to Lady Ashford yet. I want to talk to some people around here real quick and decide if I'm going to kill somebody. Yo, XP. Who would I want to kill? Joe Peterson, I think. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on
If he
in.
has anything else to say.
Yes?
Tell me everything.
I do not.
Okay, nothing. Okay, nothing.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Oh, wait.
Yes?
Well, I can mesmerize him too. What would I get for it? No, you don't get that much for him. But I can cure his...
Do you need some help, Mr.
There you
Petrescu?
go.
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Good medicine.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
He's recovering from it. Maybe I should kill him.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
What's the matter, kitty? Hi. What's the matter?
Yes?
What are you doing, buddy? I'm trying to play the game. I'm gonna kill this dude. He's not a dick, though, but... Let's see who his circle is with. I'm gonna take that guy out.
Assist Dorothea helping our comrades now that I die.
Smoky. That was awesome. Opens the chest or trunk. Okay. Let's see what the map thing shows now. Like a music changed and everything. Oh, here it is. 63-year-old male activist in the way in England. Really good and close with Miss Crane. Yeah, I should kill Miss Crane too. Nah, she's the pillar of this whole community. Maybe she could do stuff still, but in non-illegal way or something. I don't know. Chest. Oh, here. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill Dorothy though. Like that for Camellia. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, it's not this way I gotta go. Okay, not that way. Alright. Go this way. No. Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, okay. Alright. I know it just seems like I'm running like around like a maniac, but I'm looking for some people. like Peterson and stuff. I don't remember exactly where they were. Here they are. Talk to you real quick.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
No. Can't mesmerize her. Okay.
Goodbye, miss.
This guy's enough.
Good evening, Mr.
His father would.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
What else had a cold? I don't remember. Let's see. Clayton Darby has something. Christina Papa. Harry. Oh, here we go.
You again?
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
The name is Colossus Joe. I don't get sick.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson. Good evening, Harry.
You just right next to me all the time. Why do you lean on me when you do this stuff?
Pain and suffering in this world.
Huh? You have all that room. You gotta lay right here.
So, I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
He's so depressed. I think this kid just wants to die.
Do you need any medical help,
Stop looking at me.
Yes,
Stop.
I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
Depressed, man. You're freaking depressed.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
So he freaking wants to die anyway, pretty much. I'm not gonna kill you yet.
Goodbye, young man.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose.
What was I doing?
Do you need help, sir?
I only need you to purchase something from my shop, sir.
Oh. I think he had a cold or something. No, he's healthy. Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Alright then.
Cheap price. It's good quality. Come on, take a look.
One way or another.
She has a cold or something, I think.
Good evening.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I'm perfectly fine, thanks to my miraculous elixir. You, on the other hand, look pale and tired, Doctor.
Oh, she doesn't need it then. Why do I keep thinking she needs it? He's recovered. That's Albert Palmer. That's right. And Benjamin Palmer.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough.
Let's see where am I going right now? I'm freaking lost. Oh yeah, my shack to hide in. My hideout, I mean. into my hide on my back. See what changed since I killed Dorothy's right-hand man and made it so Dorothy would forget everything she did with helping people and blackmail and everything. So, I'm gonna find out. Because each night when you do things like kill somebody or make decisions in a conversation, once you go to one of your warehouses or your hideouts, the day goes by into the next day, and everything from your actions has changed stuff. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Let's go to the table first. I'll keep that. Yeah. Nice. Nope. Okay. That. Ammo refill. And I get it, okay. Alright, let's make our guy go to sleep. So I can show you what I mean about things changing into the next day. The more blood you take and kill people, the faster you can evolve, but again, you gotta choose wisely. Lose control, let the beast take over for a short time. The beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. That would be so awesome if I can use that. I can. It's awesome. Okay. Shadow mist. Blood spirit's cool. Let's read this. 20% blood, you get back. Okay. Nice, the stuff I already have I'm gonna boost up to already. Blood capacity, yeah, definitely. Increase my stamina, increase my health, increase my stamina. I could probably do one more thing. I'm not gonna use any more of my stuff right now, I guess. That's 600 in all. Nope. Okay. I guess that's it for now. Confirm. The following night, you see. Reports of disappearances in Whitechapel. Reports of mysterious disappearances have escalated in the past weeks. It has reached a point where witnesses have to queue before recounting the testimonies to an officer. Although this phenomenon appears to be a nationwide occurrence, the statements of the last 24 hours have converged around a single area in the country, Whitechapel, London. Yes, once more, the despised and loathed East End is left to struggle on its own, continuously overlooked by authorities, even while numerous families from this district report the unexplained disappearance of relatives and neighbors. What has happened to these missing individuals? Where are they? The only link between them seems to be their health and their need for urgent medical attention. Until recently, it was a local secret that the only place to get help was a discreet dispensary managed by unidentified Good Samaritans. But the place now seems to be closed. And now, that was Dorothy's place, yeah. And no one has any news from that facility. Did the missing persons go to a secret place? Have they been discreetly moved to a more official service? One day soon, the London City Council Board of Health will have an answer for this mystery. Major event your choice concerning the community pillar have been reported to the press. Your actions have impacted the borough's economy. Oops. She's missing, Dorothy Cream. When I made her forget everything, she went missing. What? I should have just killed her then. Oh, jeez. Critical. Light job. Oh, there's a mission there too, an event. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to end this video right here, guys. And we'll start the next video at this spot. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Fox Noxon Gaming. Please like the video if you do like it, and stay tuned for the next video. Have a great night, y'all. Peace out. Later.